Hey, Crystal. Thank you for coming. I'm not going to be on long. I'm actually eating dinner. So, but I got to keep up I got to keep my streak going. This is Naturally. Hey, sis. Thank you for coming. Hey, Robin. Thank you for coming. I see. So, how's everybody's Sunday going? Oh, thank you, Robin. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this is what I do, and I know a lot of people don't like pre-recorded videos, but sometimes you guys, I have to do it that way because, as y'all know, I work full time. So for me to come to finish working, even though I'm working from home, but for me to finish working, do a video, edit it, upload it, it's a lot. So I like to record videos ahead just to have a video to post. Now, this week I haven't been recording. I've just been going live. The video that went up today, I did last weekend. So I do that only because it's just too hard. And I used to actually, hey JJ, thank you for coming. I used to do my video and upload it the same day, but honestly, with YouTube being like it is now, with everybody uploading, and it's always like it takes hours sometimes to get a video to upload. I don't like to try and upload the same day that I record it because I can't. So it's just, it is what it is. It's easier for me to just record ahead and post it, schedule it out, and have it post. Girl, whenever you have time. And if you don't, I understand. um, but yeah, that's pretty much how I've been doing it because if not, I won't ever get a video up. I have to record ahead and just schedule it. I'm eating a homemade hamburger. So how's everybody's day? What did you guys do today? I didn't tie this tight enough so it keeps sliding. Oh, not tight enough. Oh, you just relaxed? I know that's right. I had on like a kind of like a pinkish gloss earlier, but I didn't ate it off because I ate a salad before I ate dinner. Started eating dinner because I was so hungry. Me and lipstick, if it ain't a stain, it don't stay on. You know what? I was just telling my son that I've burned myself out on shrimp because I eat them so much. Oh, what kind of do you put meat in your cabbage? But yeah, I had on lipstick and I swear it was gone.
No, it's gonna make me break my thing. You wanna send me that video?
Hey Cajun, welcome. Thank you for coming. Um, I haven't done too much today. I have a little bacon in my cabbage. Oh yeah, I like to put bacon in mine too. You know how I like to make cabbage? I like to do collard greens with like either smoked turkey or smoked neck bone and mix the cabbage with the collards. That's so good. But I'm the only one in my house that like to eat it like that. So, they be doing too much. I got Married to Medicine is on the TV, but I got to turn down. And my youngest son is sitting at the table eating, and he laughing at them acting a fool. They be doing the most. I know, I know, but I don't be putting your business out there like that. So, but we all eat meat here. So, but like I said, with greens, they don't really like greens. My youngest son, he say he like greens. I don't believe that though.
You lied.
Watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth.
I mean like that, but you didn't see me eat them. You saw I was gonna mix them with cabbage, something that I know.
Yeah, okay. Even if they not, you don't be eating them.
Yeah, I do. I just don't eat bowls of them. I eat some, and some here and there. I just don't be crazy.
Girl, that's why I don't even like to cook greens because I want to eat cornbread with my greens. And when you're trying to eat low carb, not I ain't trying to eat low carb right now, but you know how it is. Especially when you're trying to do keto, you can't have cornbread and almond flour. It just don't make everything taste good. So, but yeah. So I haven't had any greens since like December. Girl, go get you a snack. Then it's a little bit after 6 o'clock here, so it's still kind of early.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But it's a wonder fowl's life. Hey sis, thank you for coming. Um, I was hungry, y'all. I was definitely hungry. But I'm full now though. So I feel I feel better because I was hungry. And I hate being hungry and trying to cook because it makes me rush. Girl, I'm just eating a burger and some fries. Look, I had already inhaled the burger before the live started. That's how hungry I was. I mean, I inhaled it. Like, I don't even remember chewing it. And I made two. And I'm like, man, I shouldn't have made two because now I'm full.
They fed him up downstairs.
Girl, inhaled it. Like I said, I might have tasted a couple bites, but other than that, it was gone. You know how it is when you're hungry and you just want to eat something and you just go at it. So I went in on it. But I do have a topic and I'm going to get into it, but I want to finish this first, finish eating this burger. They know they be acting a whole fool on these reality shows. They always mad. And I know a lot of it is like for drama, for the effect, for TV, but some of the stuff they say to each other and that they do to each other is just it's not okay. Whew, okay. I'm full. So Fal, what did you do today? And how's your family? How's everybody's families doing? How's y'all families and the kids and how's things going? Yeah, really TV is crazy. I haven't watched in a while. You know, this I haven't watched this in I honestly didn't watch this. I don't even remember watching this all of 2020. And I know it was coming on, but I wasn't watching it. Because honestly, I'm on YouTube more than anything. And if I'm not on YouTube, I'm usually watching shows on TLC. That's what I need to be doing is cleaning. But I'm gonna save that for my days off. I'm trying to cook for the week. It's better for me. That's good. Yeah, it is better to meal prep. My family is doing okay. Everybody is doing all right. You know, yeah. I'm glad y'all doing good. I wonder. I like to ask how everybody's doing because I know sometimes if you watch a video and somebody says, "How are you?" most people don't answer that because they don't think you're going to see the comment. And I see all my comments. And sometimes I don't know what happens, but there's been times when I've responded to comments and then I go back and look and there's no response. So I feel like YouTube is making my response to comments spam. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. We're doing good. We're good. I mean, we ain't good, but we all right. We doing all right. We managing. It's allergy season though, and let me tell y'all, I've been sneezing all day. And when I woke up this morning, it's still pretty puffy, but I mean, my eyes are always puffy, but it was really puffy and it was sore. It almost felt like something had bit me. So I had put a warm towel on it before I put my lashes and stuff on. When I got out the shower, I put the hot towel on it because it was really puffy and it hurt. But it's like trees blooming and it's pollen on everything and my throat itching. Seasonal allergies are the worst. Like I'm gonna have to use that Flonase. And the only thing I don't like about the Flonase is it tends to make my nose bleed. But it does help with the itching of my nose and throat. So I'm definitely gonna have to use that. Sorry, y'all. I was looking at this email from um, the home delivery pharmacy. YouTube asked me last week to take about you your motivational Monday video. And what you said. And what you said, girl. Yes, my allergies were acting up today too. I had to grab my nasal spray. Yep. When those polls come up, if you see them, please do them. And be honest. Whatever your opinion is, it's your opinion. I know I'm honest when I do them for people. I mean, if the video ain't interesting to me, it ain't interesting. What you said. But yeah, I always do those because I get them a lot. Like every time I log into YouTube, pretty much I get a thing to rate a video. I always do them for my friends. I do too. I do them, and I'm honest. I mean, I would never be like, nah, I hate this video. It's stupid. That's not me. But I usually say entertaining or it was useful. Like if it's a recipe video or something, then I'm like, oh, that was useful. That was helpful. Or makeup or something. I say it's useful, Mukbang videos, I always say they're entertaining. Cooking videos, I always say useful. So that's pretty much how I do it. The only kind of videos that I've ever said I wasn't interested in, somebody had I'm like, I don't even watch them, so why are they asking me? So I just said not enough information because I don't want to rate someone's video that I have never even watched. Like, why are you asking me to rate a video for a channel I don't even watch? I don't watch them. I don't know what they do over there and don't want to know, because some people just if you see a snippet of something that they do on Instagram, it's not for you. So I don't bother. And I was like, I thought they would only give you these for channels that you're subscribed to, because sometimes I get those for channels that I know I'm not subscribed to, because I'll go to the channel and I'm like, I'm not even subscribed to them. So why are they, what's up, YouTube? Like, what's up? I don't, anyways, that's not important. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like they be giving you recommendations for stuff that you don't watch, but I guess if you watch something one time, they automatically feel like you're interested in that. And it could be just that you're supporting someone's channel and their channel is based on whatever the recommendation is, and YouTube thinks you want to see that kind of stuff from everybody. I'm like, bye YouTube. No. I get them for all kind of random channels and be like, who this? Right. Like, who is this? Oppo, who this woman? Like, I don't even, I'm telling y'all, and I'm like, I don't know what is this? I don't know what this is. Like, and I'm thinking it's because I live in Vegas. They be giving me recommendations for like channels that do gambling. Cause like there's like a slot community out there on YouTube, and I get recommendations for them all the time, and I'm like, I don't gamble, and smart people wouldn't gamble, so I ain't watching them lose their money and end up homeless. Cause I know what gambling can do for you. It ain't good. especially living here in Vegas. It's expensive to live here. It's not cheap here like people think it is. It's really not. And if you gamble, you're destined to end up on the streets. And I just can't do homelessness. Y'all know I done told y'all about that. I do everything in my power to not end up on the streets of Las Vegas, okay? Sleeping in parks and bathing in the bathroom at the park. I don't want to do that, so I keep my money. But there was a time when I didn't, when I was stupid. Thankfully, back then, though, I had a little more assistance than I have now. I had assistance. I don't have any assistance now. So, but yeah, you gamble if you want to. It's your choice. I ain't judging. I ain't judging, but I'm saying, you do that at your own risk. Messing around when you live in Vegas, you can't do it. Stop, don't start about listen. I'm not listening. I'm telling you. Because it's people that don't live here that really think they can come here and get rich gambling. No, no, don't do it. I'm telling you. I was born and raised here. You will not get rich. You will get evicted. That's what's going to happen. You will get evicted and you might get fired. You're not going to come here and get rich. Don't think that. If you come here with the attitude that you want to live here because you like the weather, you like the restaurants, but don't come here with on that casino trip because you're not going to win. And the thing is, what people don't realize about gambling is they let you win just enough to keep you coming back, to keep you thinking that you're going to win. And it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. You'll be living in Sunset Park with a sleeping bag and a bottle for pee. I'm just playing, y'all, but not about the bottle for pee. I ain't playing about the sleeping bag in the park. That's real. Cause I actually, I was talking to this guy one morning. I was on my way to work, and he was telling me that he had moved here from somewhere in the Midwest. I'm trying to remember where he said, but he said he moved here about 5 years ago. And he basically said that he started gambling. He started using drugs. He was probably using drugs when he came here, but he said the drugs and gambling took him down. And he was staying at like a halfway house that's near the park, but you can only stay there so many days a week. And so on the days that he couldn't stay there, he sleeps in the park. Because he have a sleeping bag and all these clothes and all this stuff. And I'm like, man. But he said, because he just, people like to randomly talk to you. And he was like, yeah, I messed up. And I'm like, wow. Tasha, hey, thank you for coming. But it was like, I told him, I said, listen, I don't judge anybody because I feel like I'm just a paycheck away. But one thing that I learned, and I told him, I said, I joke about this a lot, but I'm serious about it. You cannot live here and gamble. You just can't. Shay. Okay, y'all, let's get into this topic. So earlier, I was in Tasty Mafia's live, and this is kind of where I got the topic from because she was talking about the Rona. She was talking about Roni Rome, and thank you. And she was saying how she was afraid to talk about it because she didn't want people to judge her. And I thought to myself, man, that's messed up that you would be afraid to talk about something that that's done happened to so many people. But then it just brought me back to how ignorant people really can be when it comes to something that happens to somebody else. And I felt like, we have to learn how to be real. Be real about stuff. Don't ever be afraid to be real about what's going on. No, you don't have to tell everything that goes on in your life. None of us do. But if it's something that you want to tell your story because you want to help somebody else, don't be afraid to do that. Because there's a lot of people out there that are going through so many things, and we've all had similar experiences with things. And so it helps to talk about it. And I felt so bad for her because I'm like, she is like one of the coolest, like she's honestly, I've talked to her outside of YouTube, and she's very encouraging. She's very encouraging. She's very positive. So I felt like, wow, that's messed up that people feel that way. But then I thought about times when I felt a way about talking about certain things. Like when I was going through, because it was people that had asked me about my husband, you guys. It was people that asked me about him before the whole divorce and separation and stuff. And when I first started doing YouTube, we were still together when I started doing YouTube. And people had asked me about him. People had asked me like, "Oh, or is your husband going to do videos with you? Whatever, whatever." And I told them no, because he wasn't a social media person. So I was like, no, he's not going to do videos with me. But then once we separated and then we were headed towards divorce and people were asking me about him, I didn't really want to say too much. I didn't want to say too much because and I'm gonna tell y'all why I really didn't want to say a whole lot about that, because I felt like people were gonna say that's what she get for making that video about Nigerian men, knowing she's married to a Nigerian man. He actually wasn't offended by that video at all, because me and him talked about that, because I told him that I was going to post that video and we talked about it. um he wasn't offended by that at all, because he know himself. He knows himself. So it wasn't like I was saying something about him in that video that he didn't already know. But I felt like people were going to judge me and be like, that's what she get. So I didn't want to say nothing. And so I feel like we have to never be afraid to be real. If it's something that you want to share and you're comfortable with sharing it, you should. Don't let these people that think they're perfect, because there's no perfect people on the face of this earth, but you have some people that think they are. But don't let them push you into a corner or put you in a box and make you feel like you shouldn't talk about what you want to talk about. You can say what you want on your platform. Exactly. Exactly. You can. And that's what we're dealing with social media, is that people make you feel like you can't talk about what you want to talk about on your platform. Everybody is different. And that's the beauty of it, is that we're all different. And I just left this comment on Cajun Flames video. We're all different. And here's the thing. No, you're not going to like everything that everybody does. You're not going to support everything that everybody does. But the one thing that should always be given is respect. We have to respect each other. You might do something that I don't necessarily agree with, but that doesn't mean that I don't have respect for you. And I feel like it shows a lack of respect for you to judge somebody about them telling their story about whatever they want to tell their story about. And you want to go on some kind of campaign against them and judge them. I feel like that's showing a lack of respect. And that's being fake, because you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. And it'd be the main people that's always hollering, I keeps it 100, keep it 100, keep it real. But they always judging somebody. And it's like, well, how can you say you keep it 100, but then you over here judging somebody for telling their truth, or talking about something that they want to talk about? If they don't like it, I guess. Like it, guess what? Feel free to carry your ass on. And right. And Crystal, that's how I look at it. If you don't like something that someone is doing on their platform, rather it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever else is out there, TikTok your butt on then. Gone. You don't have to try to make me feel bad about what I do because you don't do it or you don't agree with it. Because what you do in your life doesn't affect my life. Just like what I do in my life doesn't affect your life. And like I said, it comes down to a respect thing. You might feel like, oh, I don't agree with somebody living a certain way. Listen, that's fine. You don't have to agree with it, but don't go over there disrespecting people. If they post a video and you don't like that video that they posted, you don't like what they talked about, don't comment. Keep it to yourself. If you really just don't like them as a person, unsubscribe. It's real simple to just unsubscribe. Because you're not going to watch their videos anyways because they've done something that you don't like. So just go on. Go on about your business. Hey, Angie. Thank you for coming. But I just feel like it's such a, it's just such a messed up, it's just messed up. Like, I just feel like people are just so ridiculous. Like, thank you. I'm trying my hair wrap. Y'all ain't got no hair. That's why it's loose. I didn't tie it tight enough. I'm gonna have to grow my hair back. Right? There is always the option to simply not watch. Exactly. Like, it's like, how hard is it to just click off something if you don't like it? It's so easy to just click off something and say, you know what? This ain't for me. I'm not gonna watch this. There's been times when I've been watching a video and somebody got into a conversation that I really wasn't fond of. So I just clicked off the video. And actually, I didn't. I turned the volume down on my phone and let the video play because I know it messes up people's analytics for you to only watch 5 minutes of their video and it's a 30-minute video. So I just turned the volume down. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, it's just, I don't I just feel like it's so easy to just not watch. It's so easy to just scroll past. If you on Instagram and somebody's posted something that you don't care for, scroll past it. You can even unfollow them. You don't have to, you're not obligated. And if somebody is doing something that you don't like, okay, well, just unfollow them. Mute they post. If you don't want to unfollow them because maybe they trying to hit a certain follower count, just mute they post so you won't see posts from them. But you'll still be following them. It's I just feel like it goes beyond what's necessary to leave a rude comment or to on someone's video or on their post on social media or to inbox them or DM them or email them some foolishness. Because a lot of people have mentioned getting crazy emails from people that watch them that don't like what they post. And I think that's you doing too much. You done took the time to send a whole email. Just unsubscribe. You don't gotta explain to me why you don't want to be subscribed to my channel. Just unsubscribe. And if you have a problem with me sharing a story about my life or you don't, okay. That I ain't gonna take my video down because you don't like it. It's ways to support without supporting. Folks are just crazy. Exactly. Exactly. It's it's crazy to me though because I have got some very rude comments before. I've gotten some crazy emails and I don't talk about everything because some stuff just gets under my skin so bad that I'm just like they better be glad they don't live here. Cause sometimes I try to control myself, but some stuff just really burns me up. And I be like, ooh, you better be glad. You better be glad I can't touch you right now. Because it's like, wow. So you felt the need to send me an email about my content and about my channel? Really? Like I mean in a negative way. You took the time to go to one of my videos and get my email address to be negative. Like, come on. Get out of here. Like you really you really tried it. And I feel like this, just like Crystal said, and like I said, it's we had this, like we've all said, this is our platform to use it how we want to use it. The majority of us are just trying to be positive. We just want to uplift and encourage each other. We ain't out here trying to hurt each other. But you have people that are. They're on that's all they're trolls and that's what they do. They just run around trying to inflict hurt on other people because they're hurt. That's too much when they do that. They admire you. Girl, I couldn't even I was just like all right. Well, you blocked cuz that's stupid. That's really stupid. Cuz I don't judge here's one thing that everybody should know about me. I don't judge anybody's faith. I don't judge anybody's lifestyle. I'm not here to judge you. And I don't feel that I should be judged either because for one, I don't bother nobody and I don't try to enforce my beliefs on anybody. I don't try to force my opinions on anybody. So if you have an opinion about me, keep it to yourself. I'm gonna just say if you want to send a whole email, don't because I'm just gonna delete it. I'm just going to delete the email and block you. And I'm going to find you on YouTube and block you. So you and every social media platform that you've ever followed me on, I will block you. Block Iana. I will block you. I don't have time to for negative stuff. Like I just don't have time for it and I refuse to make time for negativity. I refuse. I'm not gonna. I ain't making time for it. And I don't encourage anybody else to. Don't make time for nobody's negativity because here's the thing. Their opinion of you doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Because you took the time to watch my whole video to pick me apart from the beginning to the end. Thanks for watching. A view is a view. So thank you. But it's just, I just feel like that's crazy to go out of your way to do that kind of stuff. Exactly, a whole block party. And I got time. That's what people don't understand. I got time to just go through and block you on all platforms so you can't say nothing to me. You can't say nothing. You can't email me on Yahoo. You can't email me on Gmail. You can't hit me on Instagram, TikTok, nothing, because I will block you. Y'all, I even had to block people on TikTok. Now y'all know I don't even be on TikTok like that. I don't I have less than 200 friends on TikTok or whatever you call them, followers, friends, TikTokers, whatever. It will take me 2 months to check my email. Listen, I check mine because I get a lot of different things, notifications and stuff for things in my email, so I have to check it. However, when it comes to people being negative and sending me stupid stuff, that goes to spam anyways. But it just takes so much energy to be hateful. And if I gotta block you on TikTok, that's a problem. I don't think you should have to block nobody on TikTok. And if you have to, that's the problem. And I had to. I was like, really? Oh, well, you blocked. Don't even worry about it. Look, be blocked and be blessed. My block game is strong. Exactly, Angie. Angie said, be blocked and be blessed. My block game is strong. Okay? What? I can't stand him. You know, you give birth to them and they just so disrespectful. I have a whole 26 followers on TikTok. Girl, listen. I'm I'm just not I'm gonna put it to y'all like this. When it comes to other platforms besides YouTube, it was so hard for me to even get to 1K on YouTube and to get to 2K. I don't have the energy to try to get followers and stuff on other platforms. I just don't. I don't even have the energy to care. So it's like, and somebody sent me something like how to get your followers up on TikTok, and I'm like, girl, I don't have time to worry about TikTok. TikTok is not easy. TikTok is a mess. I gave up. It is, you know what? It is what it is. It's there. And I used to post like a snip of my mukbang videos on TikTok. And that's when I got a couple of rude comments on TikTok. And I was like, dang, really? There's a lot of racists on there. Yeah, yeah, there are. And they feel like they can just say stuff to you. Yeah, I'll block you on anything. Anything that's got a block button, you'll get it messing with me. I block you on my phone, WhatsApp. It's people I done had to block on WhatsApp and block them and block their number in my phone and on WhatsApp. So now what? Keep trying, punk. I'm not even on TikTok. Yeah, they brutal. I'll stick to YT. Yeah, and there's a couple on YouTube. I've gotten some racist comments on YouTube. And the funny thing about it was whoever wrote it, it was probably somebody's little kid because they was real dumb. Trying to read the comment gave me a headache. It was like, you done gave me a headache trying to read your comment. You trying to be rude and you can't even spell. If you're gonna be rude, at least be smart. Don't be dumb and rude. You need to get a thesaurus and a dictionary or something. Use that spell check on your phone or whatever you using to leave this stupid comment. Get your life together. Trying to be rude and can't even spell, like, get out of here. I just don't have time for it. Like, I just feel like it's so silly to do that kind of stuff. And it's like people are so weird. Like like Tasty was saying about the virus. Nobody wanted to have that mess. She didn't want to have it. I didn't want to have it. And the millions of other people that had it didn't want to have it. Nobody was out there like, yeah, come on, Ronnie Rome. Hit me up. We weren't trying to catch that mess. Everybody that knows me knows I stayed in the house. And when I left the house, I was masked up, hand sanitizer, taking my clothes off in the garage. Like, I was really trying to keep myself safe, and I still got sick and still ended up in the hospital. And I feel like anybody that's out there that feel like they need to judge me for that, they really should never come at me. Like, I wouldn't advise them to. I wouldn't advise them to come for me because it won't be nice. Because they gonna see a side of me they've never seen. Because nobody wanted to be sick. Nobody wanted to die from this mess. Like, how you gonna judge somebody because they get sick? Or you gonna say, well, I seen, you posted a video doing such and such a thing, and you wouldn't listen. Everybody has been trying to social distance. Everybody been trying to isolate, shelter in place. I'm not judging anybody for living their life, for not wanting to live in fear. So I'm just like I said, you can judge all you want to. It's not going to change the fact that I got sick and I'm still here, though. So your stupid opinion is just that, your stupid opinion, because you don't know me. You don't know how I live. And the few minutes that people see us on YouTube, or the few seconds that they see us post something on Instagram or TikTok, that's not my whole life. That's not my whole day. That doesn't define who I am. That was a moment that I allowed you to see into my life. And then you want to try to say something crazy? No, not over here. Say it if you want to, but just know that I'm going to say something back to you that you probably not going to like. Would you like to come on my show and talk about your YouTube journey and your experience throughout the pandemic? I'd love to have you. Sure. I would like to do that. Just DM me. Just DM me, Angie. I have no problem with that. I would do that. Cause that's the thing. Like for me, when I got sick, I told y'all I wasn't afraid to talk about it because I knew that there were so many people that were gonna go through it. And I said, if I can at least tell people what they might feel, because everybody had different symptoms. Some people didn't have any symptoms. Some people had very mild symptoms. Some people had severe symptoms like I did and ended up in the hospital. So it was like, I'm going to talk about it only because I want to help people. Okay, yep, do that. Yeah, it goes down in the DM sometimes and not in a good way because people can really be crazy. Y'all have no idea. I'm gonna do a video on something that I've been thinking about doing a video, but I want to do it in a nice way because I did the video a couple of years ago and YouTube took it down. So but I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna do the video over because people kept flagging it. It got flagged and I ain't gonna go into that right now. I'm not gonna go into that. But I'm gonna do a video again. Um, but I get so many weird comments and DMs about everything. And this particular comment that I got, I I was like, dude, leave me alone. Like this dude made like 5 different profiles to try to leave me DMs because I kept blocking him. And I'm like, just go away. Like, what's wrong with you? I would like to see a video on what goes down in the DM. Listen, I'll do a video on that too. I'm gonna take some screenshots, but now I don't want to get a strike, a community strike, because some of the stuff that I get in my DMs, I can't show it on YouTube. I told y'all I get a nice community strike. Because it'll violate community guidelines. Because people be doing too much. Yes, a lot. A lot DM comment read. I know, right? I should do that. Because I used to get some stuff, boy. It's done mellowed out a little bit. But when I first started doing YouTube, it was ridiculous. It was really ridiculous. And when I did that video, the only video that I have that has like over 20,000 views on it, that's when I started getting all the crazy DMs. And some were, okay, some were just guys shooting a shot or whatever you want to call it. And then some was like really rude. And then some was really nasty. It was just a lot. It was like, ew, what? I'm out. I'm out. Like YouTube is too much for me. And I knew that that's what it stemmed from. And I'm like, oh, come on, y'all. Like this is too much. It's too much. But I should do that though. Cause I be getting some crazy stuff sometimes, and I hate when a man DMs me and I say I'm not interested, and then he start calling me all kind of names. I hate that because it's like grow up. You didn't think all that when you slid in my DMs trying to holler and got your feelings hurt, and now you want to call me out my name. All right, cool, cool. Block. Extremely disrespectful. Extremely. And I actually posted a meme about that on Instagram. I posted it a few months back about how they turn disrespectful. Cause they'll say good morning, beautiful. How are you, beautiful? Hello, hello, hello. And then after about the sixth or seventh hello, they start cussing you out. And that's true. That is like that was the perfect meme because that's how it really is. And you just be thinking to yourself, really? Like I don't understand. I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to talk to you. I don't know you. It's crazy though. It's crazy. But like I was saying, I just feel like people need to start being real and stop messing with people. Like leave people alone. If you don't agree with something, just leave. Just don't watch it. Don't talk to people exactly weirdos. It's like you don't have none of us are obligated to interact with each other. We don't have to engage with each other if we don't want to. And I feel like as long as a person is being respectful on their platform, you really shouldn't have anything to say. Just like I said, if you don't agree, you just don't agree. And that's why and I've seen comments on other people's videos and it's just so rude. Like some of the stuff that people leave is just so rude. And they try to throw subtle shade, and it's like, really? You ain't got to be on that man's video saying nothing to him about nothing like that because that's not your business. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Thanks for sharing your heart. I've got an early morning and 5 a.m. comes quickly. Oh, I know that's right. Thank you so much for coming, Angie. And don't forget to DM me. But have a good night. I appreciate you. But yeah, I'm just tired of people though. Like I'm really just people get on my nerves. And I try to be a people person, but it's hard. It's hard to be a people person when people insist on being jerks. Like stop being a jerk. Like seriously. I mean, I could use another word, but I try not to talk like that. But some people are just really it's just too much. It's like, no, I'm not here for that foolishness. And I get mad when I see people picking on people that I know are genuinely good people. That pisses me off. Like, leave them alone. They're not bothering you. Nobody is bothering you. Oh, y'all know how I always say, look, it just popped into my mind. Y'all know how I always say that I think the people that be doing the most catfishing and trolling be them people on that show, My 600 Pound Life. Well, I was watching that yesterday, and this girl on there, her name was Ashley Taylor. I think her name was Ashley Taylor, but it said Ashley T, and then it said this is the story of Ashley Taylor or Turner or whatever. This chick was on Catfish, y'all. She was on Catfish, but when she did the episode on My 600 Pound Life, she told Dr. Now that she catfishes. She told him that she be catfishing people. And I'm like, see, I knew it. I knew it. Because look, every time you watch that show, They be having 2 phones, a tablet, a laptop, a desktop. They be having all kind of electronics right there in the bed with them, where they live. Basically, is in their bedroom, in their bed, with their hot plate and stuff. Let me stop. God help me, help me. Okay, let me get myself together. Let me not be mean. But I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said, it's them people. I feel like the majority of internet trolls and stuff be those people that are bedridden and housebound. And y'all know they don't like to leave their house because they're ashamed of their size and stuff. So they don't leave the house. So they really just be in the house, just catfishing and just trolling people. It's sad. It's sad. And she laughed about it. And I'm like, that's not funny. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. Like, it's not funny. See, she done basically told on all of them. Because I already knew they was doing it. I already said it's them people. I think a lot of the trolls and stuff be them people. Stop, Angel. I played it. Listen, y'all seen that lady. Remember they did the show. It was called Family by the Ton. And they were all like on a weight loss journey. They was all on the journey to get the gastric bypass surgery to lose weight and stuff. And a couple of them had the surgery. And the one lady's mother had it and she passed. But the lady she was cooking in the bed. Listen, she was sitting in her bed in a full split. And I ain't trying to dog this lady out, none of that. But the way she sat in her bed was in a full split. And people even commented on, wow, you flexible. Like you could sit and you could do the splits. Like, wow, she was sitting in a split. Sonia, for real. And she had a hot plate. She had a hot plate on the bed. And she was cooking. She was cooking ground beef for tacos. And I was like, is she cooking in the bed? She said, sweet baby Jesus. Listen, y'all, I'm not playing. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. You could probably find it. Is to see her cooking in the bed, but she was cooking in the bed. So I had left a comment on, I think it was on Facebook, and I commented that, at least she's trying, and I congratulate you, and it's encouraging to me to keep going on my journey. I only have one thing to say: please be careful cooking in the bed. And she replied to my comment, and she was like, "Thank you so much, and I am being safe." She said it only gets hot if it's a pan or something sitting on it, and I was like, "All right," because I don't want you to catch on fire. Please stop. Y'all think I'm playing. I am not playing. She was cooking in the bed. And I'm like, that's not safe. It's not safe. It's just not safe. Because what if you get a piece of your clothes caught up under the skillet? And then you catch up. That's just, I'm sorry, y'all. It's not funny, but it's not safe. So, and that's why I'm always like trying to do different things to keep myself going, because I don't want to be on that show. I don't want to be bitter and mad at the world because I'm too big to come down the stairs and I get mad at the world and start trolling and catfishing people. I don't want that to be my life. Ooh, did y'all hear my knees and everything? It was like a whole symphony just to stand up. It's not safe at all. It's not. We ain't supposed to be cooking in our beds. Okay? You don't cook in the bed. You cook in the kitchen. And if for some reason you can't get to the kitchen, then might need to have somebody cook for you. But don't cook in the bed. But yeah, y'all. That's pretty much the gist of it. But that really just being in Tasty's live and hearing her say that, it made me feel some type of way because it was like nobody should ever be scared or ashamed to talk about what they want to talk about on a platform. Just like I said, as long as you're not being disrespectful and being disrespectful to somebody, then why can't you talk about what you want to talk about? Be real. Be real. And the people out there that's judging need to be real and get them some business. And stop all that, because it's not okay. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I said I was only gonna do an hour. It's Sunday night. Y'all know I get Sunday night blues and be feeling sorry for myself. But I only worked 2 days this week. So tomorrow I gotta be focused, head down, because I got a lot of work to get done just to make sure that I don't come back the following week to a storm. But thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I hope y'all have enjoyed the live. I enjoyed y'all like I always do. Y'all keep me going. Y'all keep me from giving up. So I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. And I'll probably see some of y'all later on in these YouTube streets. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I will see y'all tomorrow.